Hi guys. So, right now I am about to do filling on my nails. I like to do a lot of stuff. I've always been into nails. I've always been into hair, confirmation, more so like just fooling around with wigs and stuff. Makeup, anything girly, make you feel good. So I have this Kiss set, and I've done my nails with it once or twice, but it's always a hit or miss. So right now I'm pushing back all the acrylic in the edges. I have this thing machine that I got from Five and Below, and I got on here because I do have a channel message. I actually have a few channel statements to make, so I'm like, why not hang out with my GD Soul Tribe, record while I'm doing this. For the first thing I wanted to say is embrace yourself. Don't let anybody put definitions on beauty in terms of yourself. If you wake up in the morning and you feel good about yourself, you feel, and I don't care about any imperfections, because nobody is perfect, and anything about your body is something that you want to change, you can change. But please believe there's a egg for every goose. A chicken? Whatever, you know what I mean. It doesn't matter. It's somebody for everybody, you know what I'm saying? And if somebody is only attracted to you from your aesthetics, then they're not for you, because you're going to change, you're going to age, you're not going to stay the same your whole life. You're going to get big, you're going to get small, you're going to be looking old, you might be looking young. Like, what? And the same sense, it's like, and nobody stays the same way their whole life. So let's start there. For two is always be proud of you. Always, I say this so much because people are weird, but always hype you up. People will put you down and talk about you, but behind the scenes be copying and mocking you. And as long as you don't have a problem with you, why should they? God, somebody stutter. If you don't got no problem with you, why you care what anybody else say? I don't give it. Let me tell you something. One thing about me, two things for sure. I'm my own biggest critic. And even the things that I'm critical about to myself, I don't care about nobody else's opinion. I move the way that I feel good in. I change the things that I want to change. It has nothing to do with anybody else's opinion. I don't care who, what, when, where, why. As long as I'm comfortable in my skin, I am great. And no matter at what time it is, whether I am bigger or smaller, whether I am medium or whether my hair is braided or wig, whether I am in a t-shirt or a dress, I am me, and I'm always going to feel good about being me, period. And another thing I want to address y'all with, people do beauty magic, and in terms of, and I want y'all to do this too, Google it. I'm not saying do it to somebody else, because it is, because it's not nice. So I'm not saying to go and do that to anybody else. I'm saying just look up the stuff that I be telling you about when it's talking about spell work. Again, it's 2025. Like, we all know people do weird stuff, and all it takes is herbs and stuff. But people do it. Look it up. And they will do stuff to you to try to talk down your confidence. They do spells like glamour spells, and glamour spells can be for them or you. The mirror spells. They do spells to make your face break out. They do spells to make you try to make you gain weight. And you won't even know that it's going on unless you're awakened, or you really do like not live in the limiting beliefs and understand that people in this world really do witchcraft, spell work, voodoo dolls, magic. Like, it's real. Like, it's real. Like, but if you don't believe it, that's something that's you. Yes, ma'am. Yes, baby. You're fine. Sure, baby. But look it up and see. But back to that, this is what I'm using. But I have this one too, but I ran out because I've done it before. So right now I got two like sets together, but the original one is cool. I like it because it got a little drawer. It's sweet. And this is something like anybody that like to do nails and stuff, it comes with every little thing in there. And all you gotta do is go to Five Below, Walmart or something, and get the little handheld this, and this comes with it. But back to what I was saying. So, and if you do feel some type of way about your weight or anything about yourself, all you have to change it. Get up, work out and stuff, and it don't happen overnight. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it can happen. You know. So just don't let anybody take your shine, because the same ones that be talking about your weight be trying to take pills and stuff to gain that same weight. Okay, so just remember that part. I'm so pro women and pro support of other women. I just don't understand it, And being an empath, you pick up on a lot of stuff. You pick up on a lot of hate, and the saddest part is the hate be between women, and the worst part is it be between women that don't even know each other. Like, you don't know that woman, and a lot of it be behind a man, or like this situation that's been in an energy with the sister. How can you dislike your sister that you plotted and came and slept with her person, well, ex-person, because he's dead gonna show her person, no. How do you dislike her? You are the one that lived the trifle life, and I ain't even gonna fight with tongue. You are the one that lived a trifle life, so to try to smooth over, and then him too, and then you take the girl. Look, how can you try to hate another person that ain't do nothing but gain weight because you back there doing your little mixing your herbs on the stove and paying people across states and stuff to do a little weird? This is just weird. It's called mental illness, and anybody around people that do stuff like that and you condone it, something's wrong with you too. I'm sorry to say. And I'm very sweet, but I'm like one of them people's like, don't take my kindness for weakness. And I'm saying that to say a lot of us feel like, we have to learn how to have that balance. Like, you are nice, sweet, giving, but you can't push me over. And like, when I can love and care about you, but I'm also stern, and I stand for my morals. Like, you're not going to make me believe in something you want to believe, and you're not going to force me to feel any way about myself because you feel that way, and you're not going to I don't care what you try against me. You're not going to put me in a position where you are going to overpower me mentally. Anything that I personally, and this I'm speaking for more than one of us, but I'm speaking in terms of my own experience. Anything that I've let slide, that I ignore, it's because I don't care. Like I don't care. Like it doesn't bother me with anybody. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. And most of the time when people are coming for you, it's because they are on guilty conscience. Let them carry their own baggage. Do not pick up nobody's bags to carry. They try to do things to you to make you feel less than, to feel bigger. But if you got to make somebody feel less than to feel bigger, you're still small. Especially when you got more than them. If you got more than somebody, you be scam, whatever it is that you do, and you got more than somebody, you still feel the need to try to tear them down, to make them feel less, that is pretty sad. It's very sad. It says a lot about you, your character, and the insecurity that's inside of you. And don't take on nobody else's insecurity. Angel number 333-444-111. Don't pick up anybody's burdens. Don't let them to put their insecurities on you. If they talking about your weight, oh, you be okay, good. So why are you taking vitamins to gain weight? Want some of mine? Like, what crap? And I still look good. I'm okay. I'm not complaining. Why are you? This is my body. Why are you complaining about my body? You don't gotta look at it. You don't gotta see it. You don't gotta watch me. Click off, weirdo. Or when a man tries to tell you that, I'm like, okay, cool. Go find you somebody that's more your speed. Like, don't ever let it make you feel less than, because it will be the next man that needs you with a little bit of something on the bones, baby, because he needs something to take down. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So, like I said, just know what type of tea you serving, because there's always somebody that's gonna like that flavor of tea that you got to share. And 9 times out of 10, that person that come along that like that tea you already got, anything else that you do to yourself is just an upgrade to him. Like, what? I'm trying to tell you something good. Real men like real women. Men that don't like strong-headed women are because they're weak and they want control. A relationship is not about control. A relationship is about compromise. A relationship is about balancing each other out. A relationship is about helping two people grow. And whatever that looks like to y'all, if there is ever any man or woman, take it on resumes, that dismiss you because of your weight, or try to do things behind the scenes to make you gain weight, to turn around and try to talk about your weight, it's a cycle. Run fast and don't look back. Anybody that deliberately wants to make you feel smaller than them is because they want mental control over you. And you letting their words get to you, you letting their words affect you, you letting their words matter to you, you just gave them that trophy. They won. But why? Why would you care about somebody's opinion that thinks so little that they have to make you feel that way in order to feel big? Why would you care about somebody's opinion that's simply saying, I don't like your type, okay, I don't like your type? There's somebody else that will. Why would you worry about somebody's opinion that don't even have the balls, that's not even man enough to be honest with you and tell you the truth? Instead, they try to tear you down to make you look less than for you and other people. They make up rumors to make other people not interested in you, because they know that just your weight by itself ain't gonna stop nobody from barking up your tree. So then they go a further step and tell people lies about your health, when in reality it's them. And I'm gonna add this part. That's another thing with some men. They don't like empaths or intuitive people because you can't make me trust your words over my intuition. I have everything to lose trusting your words. You have everything to gain. I'm not gonna lie to me, but you will. I'm not gonna make me feel bad about myself, but you will. I gain nothing off of believing your lies, but you will. So make sure that, especially y'all that's just starting your awakening, because that's the hardest thing. The hardest battle is with yourself when you start going through your awakening, because you don't want to believe the people that you loved and trusted your whole life is really your op. And then you're like, is this real? You mean like you understand about different realms of the spirit, and then you're like, is this real? You mean right here, right now, this lifetime, 3D? Yes, on Earth, right now, 3D. This is what? And it's crazy. But once you heal, because at first it's devastating, because to know that you were genuine with anyone that wasn't genuine to you is always a blow. But how can you being a genuine person and just being who you are be a blow to you? What are you losing walking away? Somebody to put you down? Somebody that is manipulating you? Somebody that's willing to literally, at any cost, 555 on the clock, sacrifice you. Want harm done to you, and you literally done nothing to them but say, I'm not taking this no more. I don't want to be with you. Sleeping with somebody in the car. You're playing in my face. You let somebody that You barely even know disrespect me. I don't want you. Any person in their right mind will say that, and when you say that, you're the enemy. They never loved you from the beginning. Don't you dare let them make you think that. Because ask yourself, if that was me and that was you, would I do that to you? Hell no. And even still, personally for me, when I made my mistakes, I told you. The details you might have got from somebody else, but I told you. Anytime that somebody can come in, especially another woman that don't even, she know this girl, but this girl don't even know nothing of her, can come in and tell the person that you slept beside for all those years a lie, and they was never on your side. It's such a hard pill to swallow, but I really want y'all to understand. I'm speaking on my own story. I'm gonna start giving y'all my testimony, okay? And I'm telling y'all, my heartbreak brought me to my awakening, and then not even just that, comprehending all that God and my ancestors was given to me was a lot. Because for one thing, I believe in God, but and I knew I was different, right? But I never ever really explored it too much because I was scared. I was scared. Let's be real. And I'm a medium. I see things, right? I was scared, and then I thought I was losing my mind. And then when I needed confirmation, and I 100% without a doubt got that confirmation, it was no turning back. Once you awaken, you cannot go back to sleep. You cannot close your eyes back. But I'm gonna tell y'all something. When you do though, and most of the time, a lot of times it starts really happening when somebody playing in your face. Don't tell everybody. Sit back and watch so you can get the real them. If they think they know, and more people play in dark arts than you would think. They might even doing stuff to you before you even awaken, and they never. I know in my case, I'm like, have you ever got a tarot read? I asked him. He like looking at me like, what? Like he had no clue what the heck I was talking about the whole time. He did. Not only did he know what I was talking about, he was already awakened. He already knew. Like look, don't let nobody play with you. Don't let nobody take your intuition from you. Don't let nobody make you feel like you don't know what you know. Own yourself, your energy, and your gifts. People would get rid of you for your gifts that you are ashamed to even tell people that you have. I'm telling you. They'll be trying to tell you that you're crazy. Whole time they've been getting readings on you. Whole time they've been getting readings on you. Been doing it. And if people believe in God, because God never stepped 2 feet on this earth. Jesus walked the earth. God always been everywhere. God always been in spirit. So if you believe in God, then you gotta believe in spirits. Because if you don't believe in spirits, how do you believe in God? How? If you believe in leaving offerings for deities, you believe in paying the Haitians for witchcraft and voodoo dolls, how don't you believe in God? How don't you believe in ancestors? How? How don't you believe in spirit? You believe in the Holy Ghost, right? What is the Holy Ghost? You gotta start unlearning the things that has been taught and programmed in us. Because there's a lot of things that's contradicted and you don't really think about it because you're so young when you learn it. You never really go back and say, wait, right. God ain't never walked the earth. God always been up high in spirit. The Holy Ghost do come down. People get the Holy Ghost. The Holy Ghost is a spirit. Why is it so far-fetched that your ancestors are here? Why is it so far-fetched that people can see them? Why is it so far-fetched that people can prophesy stuff? Because we're not sitting in the church. How about the church? A lot of churches have become a business instead of a place of praise and worship. Why is it that y'all think because people don't sit in front of the church every Sunday that they don't believe in God? Spiritual people actually spend more time with their belief in religion because it's more of a lifestyle. It's not no just come on Sunday, pray, read the Bible, sing together, and leave. When you leave that church, some members say that because really they have a little private cult, maybe in there doing rituals and stuff. Some people that's in the church go home and pull cards every day, be in there whipping up them herbs and stuff in the kitchen, sending spells to sister her because she don't like her hat was bigger yesterday. They go home, whipping up spells, hoping her hair fall out because her hat was nicer. You better wake up. It's 2025. Expand your mind. Claim your gifts. Be proud of your gifts. Don't be embarrassed about being chosen. And not everybody is chosen. Not everybody is chosen. However, everybody has a purpose. And if you got a gift, be proud of it. Because there are people out here that would literally sacrifice you for your gift with no problem. Yo, you don't want it?
You walked to the store?
Okay. I did, babe. I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, I'm gonna do an order in a second, okay?
What did you get?
I'm taking a little bit. I'm not gonna take it. I'm just trying to tell you. And think about that. If I believe in God, how can I not believe in spirits? If I believe in the Holy Ghost, how do I not believe in spirits? Listen to Holy Ghost. Holy Ghost. If you believe in bad, evil energy, haunted houses, any of that is all the same. So is it so far-fetched to understand confirmation that these things happen? I think a lot of people try to pass it off as crazy because they don't want to believe it because it scares them. But let me ask you something. Just because something scares you, does that make you exempt from the effects of it? That's like saying I don't want to go to the doctor because I'm scared of what they might say, but that don't mean that whatever it is that's making you sick is going to stop because you don't acknowledge it. That don't mean that whatever's making you sick ain't going to affect you because you don't acknowledge it. Confirmation. It's just, that just means to me you're willing, it's like you're willing to stay oblivious, which is your prerogative, anybody's prerogative. But if you are gifted, embrace it. Please believe. Somebody in your family know, because it gets passed by genetics. Your ancestors, your family, your bloodline. Learn confirmation. Learn your bloodline. Confirmation. Try to anyway, as much as you can. Confirmation. Just explain your mind. You don't have to be somebody to sit here. You don't got to be all holy, godly. That's where people get it twisted at too. They think you got to be a certain way to walk with God. You don't. You know, in order to walk with God, you got to be you. Yeah, you got to clean up some toxic things that are extremely confirmation, like out of the ordinary. But you get time. Walking this journey and doing the work is a lifetime. But it does not mean you have to sit here and be sticking with it. Confirmation. You don't. Your journey is your journey. Your journey, your life, how you cultivate it is between you, your ancestors, your spirit team. Like, period. You think God don't know who you are? You think He don't know the things you went through? And you're still chosen. You're still called. You're still gifted. Don't be scared to embrace your uniqueness. Because there's so many people in this world that will sacrifice you in 2 seconds for it. Seriously. With no problem. Some of them are out in the open about it, and some of them aren't. Some of them hide behind religion. Some of them just hide behind, they just do it in secret. Some of them be on the screen that you never see them put their face online. And that's for 2 reasons. I'm not saying that because that's a bad thing. Some people don't, because there are weird people do spell work. If they think that you are looking any type of way, they're going to try to throw spell work at you. Just be open-minded. Trust the information you're getting. However way you are able to communicate with your spirit team, ask them for a sign. Ask them for a sure sign. Ask them for a way that they can confirm something to you that you cannot deny. And that's between you and your spirit team. That's all I'm saying. And that's a more personal thing, because everybody communicate different. Everybody got their own way in relationship different. But take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Y'all know I didn't even start my thing because I just started channeling. Because confirmation, it's a mass awakening happening. Confirmation. And please believe it's 100, please believe it's so many more people that want to take some spots, you know. And it's like the people that the ancestors pick, they want those specific people for a specific reason, but if they have to pick somebody else, they will. But they want who they want. So if you are somebody that you know that has been chosen to call, do not be scared. You don't got to be perfect. You want to come just the way you are, literally, not the church, just where you are, but in real life. Your walk, you are going down your walk, your way with your ancestors. And this is for people that's already spiritually inclined. And 144, this is for chosen folks, gifted folks. Embrace you. Don't let people get in your head. That mental strength is going to get you through the spiritual warfare. Don't let people make you second guess you, and don't second guess the downloads that you get. I'm going to post another one in a second, so as I always say, remember to pray. Bye guys.